This is a super quick trim version of Unit X5B review, Industrial Revolution. We're going to skip a lot of turning talks and stuff. You guys actually are going to draw some symbols and things and have to come back later because I'm going to tell people in the video to like pause it. So y'all just keep up with that. Like we'll do like a spiced tea, and you don't have to write a lot. Please abbreviate. I just want to see a couple ideas in it. But first, I'm not going to make you do the SAQ brainstorming, but just look at this though. Explain how the goals of two different Enlightenment-based revolutions were similar. Just to review, like how would you answer a question like that? Like you got to come up with two of them, and you got to pound the drum. Well, like this thing's the same. It's the same because it's the same political representation. They're mad because they didn't have a say in their government. Blah blah. All right. Let's look at these. I want you to write a T and circle it. Write a T. I only want you to write one of these. We need to keep practicing them. People on the camera, I want to see people writing one. And we need to just practice that, ingrain it, muscle memory of I've got slides, I'm using the phrases here, my becauses make sense, like they do what the prompt is saying. So let's look at these right here, and let's do I'm going to have you come back and do these. So develop an argument, you're just going to pick one that evaluates the extent to which Enlightenment ideas produced meaningful changes. For this one, all of these have a time, so you get it out of the way early. During the period 1750, 1900. You can go ahead and write that if you want, because you're going to do it. It's on all three of them. So you're going to do the time. Produce meaningful changes. I love how wide open this one is. Like, you can always use it. If they give you spiced tea, you better be using it. But even if they don't, you can always use it as a, what do we call it? A slide boost, or excuse me, a slide or a because booster. Like, Enlightenment didn't really change social stuff because women still got treated like blah, blah, blah. You see that? However, just making it fun. Counter argument if you can. The Enlightenment produced highly meaningful, lasting changes to politics as seen by, you could go crazy with that. Think about all the government stuff and everything, new ideas about government and how it should run and everything. Or you can even say like new countries, new states, like the United States. Go crazy. That's a fun one. 2, develop an argument that compares causes of political revolutions. I love those wide open ones. Hey, this one was caused by this, but this one was most highly caused by this. Or there's a lot of different ways you could attack that one. I don't feel like doing it right now. Develop an argument that evaluates the extent to which rising. Let's keep going. This is taking too long. So just draw a T and circle it. Come back to it. All right, draw a little factory really fast. A little rectangle with some smokestacks. Write IR on it. And then I want to see what you do, baby. I want people in the room to do this actually. Let's go. You got a juice flex, so you got to prove you know what the IR is. I want to see some key buzzwords that tickle the judges. I'm not going to be there with you. Everybody's might be different. But that's okay. What's going to tickle the judge? What are those buzzwords? What is it? Beware of. I don't care if you sound fancy. Making stuff. Or you can say manufacturing. What are those buzzwords? For the sake of time, let's do a quick turn and talk to make sure we got buzzwords. What are the ones that are going to tickle the judge? They know what the hour is. Go for it. What you got? What is it? Turn and talk. Go, fast, fast. Yes. Good. Factories, mass production, machines. Good. You can have them there started in England or something. Good. All right. Draw that spiced tea little chart or whatever. IR spiced teas. And the dream would be, hey, if you throw a topic out there, can you force one in each? You had to? Like for tea, what tea am I going right now when I hear IR? What do you got? There's some good ones. Steam engine is my number one probably, and that would bleed over into like trains would be like number 2, which is steam engine. So some of them are harder. S, got to hit something with poor people, women, middle class, or working women out of the home, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Political you'll see in a second, we'll comb through like slides like this. You can go ahead and start stealing some right now. That's when I have the people at home push pause on their screen and please abbreviate. Please abbreviate. But start organizing them, like whether it's causes or effects, just IR spice T stuff, man. Those protection laws are just massive for a P. P is usually the easiest, but in this case, not really. You know, the I is really easy here, coal and rivers and water. The E is easy, like capital. Where in, we're in period 3 here now. Where did the Europeans like England make this connection? Because I don't think you ever actually said it, but you see if you could do it like a Jedi. Where did they get all their money from to have this capital? Like broader, bigger than that. Like what has happened leading up to the IR? We're like, yeah, people in England have money in their pocket because what has been so booming for them? Yeah, the whole colonial America thing of period 2. England, if you back it up to here, it's a, let me be careful, I almost said something really bad. Poop show a little bit. Now it's like, woo, let's go. Got money in my pocket. Oh, we got some smart people inventing stuff. All right, I don't know if we ever made that leap, but you didn't need me to do it. All right, anyway, you can go back and fill some more of those in. As long as you got a decent effort. I want to see at least one in each, though. You got to be able to do that. All right, do a quick, be like private versus state T-chart fast. And when you think of places, nothing's black and white. You can blur stuff. There's some state stuff in the U.S., like, if you had to. The government helped fund the Trans-Continental Road a little bit, subsidies and stuff. But when you think of like, hey, this place was the state saying, we gotta keep up. You gotta do this. Take your buttocks to Siberia and build a railroad. Let's see what you got. I think of 2 good private ones where it's just, hey, big businessmen making it rain. John D. Rockefeller. Do a quick turn and talk, help each other fill the chart out real fast. Go fast, fast, fast. Yep. Privates, GB, USA, please abbreviate. And then, what is my favorite example of state? Well, I said Russia in my little teaser, but I got one out better than that. Japan. So don't write JAP, that's a racial slur, but you can put JAPN. That's like an abbreviation, or JPN. There's others that didn't work though. How about let's put some on there that didn't work, but they still tried the state thing. What you got? Add those to your chart. Who else tried it? Yeah, Tanzamot technology and the not working. Tanzamot, and then who else tried one? China, what's that called? Self-strengthening. You don't need to write all that, just put like abbreviate. I do want to see Medjob vertically one more time. The opportunity is going to come at some point to know this and use this. I feel confident in that. Do it vertically. Mimic Europe in Japan, industrialize. I want to see that on the paper. Mimic Europe in Japan, industrialize / imperials. Almost done, actually. Mimic Europe in Japan, industrialize. Yep, I love that. All right, another quick T-chart. Don't need them all. Put first IR, you can just put one ST. First IR, second IR. Remember, there's not like a specific, like, somebody blew a whistle and was like, today is the first day of the second IR. That's not how it is. It's like, hey, it had a flavor to it, and then the flavor kind of changed. It got more intense. It got heavier. There's more lava, big factories, steel. Let's see what you got. You don't need them all, but just try to get like 3 on each side. Get some good ones too, like split up coal and oil. Sometimes they call the second hour the heavy hour. That's like 1880s, big. Starting to see big metal ships, skyscrapers. More technology, crazier technology, chemicals. I saw a funny Family Guy the other day where it was like a DuPont back then. You know what DuPont is? They like invented plastic, sort of, basically, kind of. And I don't know, this is stupid. We're wasting time. Let's keep going. It was a funny joke, though. All right, just have at least 2 or 3 on each side. Even people at home. You don't need the whole list. Don't need the whole list. All right? And we have 2 more things here. Let's do Capcom. Challenge yourself. People at home, push pause. Challenge yourself. Don't need them all. But can you give us, maybe 2 bullets on each side, right from the dome, of like, I could flex up Cap and Com. What are they about? What's that, they're about that life. Controlling the means of production. Revolution to rise up and control it. How about laissez-faire? Slashing, you might not remember Invisible Hand, but maybe you do, I don't know. My number 1 word I want to see for capitalism that I would want to see in a juice flex is, actually there's 2 words, competition, private. Better have those. Better see those, competition, private. All right, and then likewise, communism, no private. It's basically usually state-owned. All right, last thing, let's draw. It's still on the board, ironically, over there. I don't think they can see it on the camera. Let's draw our women's bathroom symbol, because we're gonna just kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Social, but we're gonna do women and social hierarchies. So let's draw, and this is Western world, of course. Let's draw people on the camera. We're gonna draw our little 3-tiered women's restroom symbol, and let's do all of our tiers here. Let's do, aristocratic elites. They have a great life, but nobody really cares what they got to say. This one, what is the term that goes with this right here? What is this heart with a house?
Middle class?
It is the middle class, so I want you to write that, mid-class. And middle class women, their husband, actually on this side, I want you to write the jobs of them. Give us a couple white collar middle class jobs real fast that are from back then, 1800s. What you got, like teachers, technically one. I don't even think teachers white collar anymore. I'd put it in the bottom, but back then it was. Engineer. If you're South Asian, what does your dad want you to be? Doctor. What else? Lawyer. All right, there you go. Boom, engineer. What's lower class? Give me the big heavy hitters. The lower class, working class jobs. IR. Come on. What's the number 1? Factory worker, for God's sake. And they need to burn stuff in the factories. Where are they getting it from? Miners. And then everybody's got to eat something, even if it sucks. Farmers. All right. Now go back over here. Women. Let's do women on the right. What about the middle class women? Daddy's bringing home the big bucks, so I stay at home and work. And what's the term for that? You remember? Cult of domesticity. But you don't need to know that. You can just describe it. And then women at the bottom, what are they doing? They're working, baby. So that leads to a whole other thing, like talking to each other. Oh, we should be able to vote. Boom. All right, done. Good job.